welcome back to another video. It's been a while. That's just because the weight room's changing. Like, there's new rules and shit. It's kind of annoying, but at least I was able to record today. I'm not going to be recording my warm-ups anymore, or my resting, or I'm not going to even be talking that much in the actual weight room, just because it's taken away from my actual workout, and I'm trying to get the most out of every workout, pushing myself as hard as I can, you know, timing myself exactly, like with my rest and everything. Like, I need to make sure everything is on point, and it just hasn't because of recording, like, you know, trying to set up camera angles and everything like that. So yeah, just taking away that, taking away my warm-up sets. You know, I still do the same amount, right? I do like towards the beginning of my workout for the muscle that I'm working, so it just depends. I'll do like 2 warm-up sets until my chest is actually warmed up, and then I'll just do 1 warm-up set every time I move to a new movement. But if I'm hitting chest and triceps and another muscle group in the same day, like a bit of shoulders, that's just push, right? So my chest is warmed up and I only need to do 1 warm-up set of that, but my triceps are maybe a little, because it's, you know, there's compounds and everything like that. But I'm still going to do 2 warm-up sets for my first tricep movement, because it's still kind of fresh. Same thing with shoulders. If I haven't hit that yet, I'm still going to do 2 warm-up sets to make sure it's actually fully warm. And yeah, so I wasn't able to talk today. It sucks, but you know, I'm really trying to dial even more in on my training. I've been locked in, but I feel like there's still some areas that I'm kind of lacking in terms of focus. Like, especially for my warm-up sets, I could be really more trying to get into the muscle, so like trying to activate that mind-muscle connection, because when I'm recording, my mind just kind of goes to a bunch of other things, like, oh, do I look good, or is the camera angle right, you know, all of that. So it's just more convenient for me to set up the camera angle in between my warm-up sets, so that when I'm at my working set, I could just fully lock in on that, and then it's just go from there. Like, I'm not recording actively my warm-up sets, but what I am doing is just setting the camera angle up and then hitting record when I actually hit my working set. So yeah, there's a bit of a change of style in my videos. I like it. Hope you guys like it too. But yeah, the only thing I kind of want to say for, like, in terms of working out, do not, when I say this, I mean this, do not switch a program that you're on currently, or a split, or any movement, until you get good at it. That's like the biggest stress I can talk to you guys about. It's just sticking to a program, sticking to a split, sticking to movements until you're really good at them. You don't even have to be really good, just get good at them, and make sure that you've been on it for like minimum 8 weeks. I said 6 weeks last time, but really it should be like 8 weeks minimum. And that's just because, like, it's so important to get good at movements, because that's when you're actually making progress. Like, if I were to do incline barbell bench for like 2 weeks, I'm not going to really go up in weight at all, and my muscle's not going to really make any growth from that if I switch over to flat barbell bench, right? Because I'm switching movements and I don't know what my working weight is, because my last movement was incline barbell. And yeah, I mean, it's just really good to get good at movements, because you make a ton of progress on them. You just get really good at them. Like, I've been doing incline dumbbell bench, oh my god, like a year, and like my technique wasn't good for like 6 months out of the year, but like now that out of those 6 months that were good, let me tell you, I've made so much progress on my chest from them. And especially, I used to switch up my splits a lot. Like, it wouldn't be frequent as most people, but it would be pretty frequent. Like, I was on Arnold for a while, and then I would switch to PPL, and I would switch back to Arnold, and PPL, and Arnold, and then PPL. But the thing is, it wasn't split apart far enough to the point where it was okay. So just make sure you're 8 weeks minimum, you've been on a program, you're doing good on movements, because that's when you start to make actual progress. It's like within weeks. I don't know the exact science on it. Don't quote me on that. It's just a good range to give yourself, especially just to gauge it. You definitely want to like 8 weeks minimum. That's all I have to say.
Oh, you don't have financial aid. You have to go to the There's not financial aid.
I've been getting closer though. I see like
Okay, we can do moving. Go. Up. All you. That was my last one. Good? Woo. Yeah, you got in the spring. Oh, I think you should jump it. Come on. Huh? Yep. Come on. Yep. Come on. There you go. Good. There's 3. Come on. Come on. Come on. One more. Come on. Get up. Come on. Oh, 2 more. One more. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Yep. Come on. Two more. One more. Good. Oh my God, I actually did it. Woo. Wow.
Alright guys, that concludes the workout. Thank you for watching. Yes, I'm still recording. This is literally the same recording as the intro, but I just had to do it all in one take because it just makes it easier on me. And setting up that camera angle in this car was a pain in the ass because this tripod sucks. My phone keeps falling out of it because it's such a big phone. I have like an OtterBox, and it just keeps falling out. But finally got this car running. My battery is dead. I need a new battery. It only went up to 46% charge, so it's a bad battery. It can't charge fully, and it's probably a bad idea to be running the AC right now, but it is hot as fuck. So I needed this. It feels really good, and yeah, I mean, just to go over, kind of my workouts. I want you guys to really get in the habit of focusing on your form, because I used to be like when I was transitioning over to focusing on my form rather than just lifting the weight, when I started taking my training seriously, like genuinely serious, it was hard because my mind was just so used to being clueless while I was working out. Like I wouldn't focus on my form or nothing. I wasn't focused in my mind. I was just, kind of going and just doing jack shit for my muscles. But when you actually focus and you actually try to feel the flex and you're trying to get a full stretch and you're really flexing the muscle at the top of the movement, you get like the craziest pumps. You get you get really good at warm-ups because you're used to flexing the muscle. Your mind-muscle connection is just a lot better because you're flexing it for a longer period of time. So it's just really beneficial to focus on your form. And like I'd say it's more impressive to see some guy curling 30s with strict form rather than a guy fucking bouncing around 60 pounds just because he wants to be strong. Right? You're gonna make some progress, sure, but if you want to take it actually serious and you want to get the most out of what your body can give you, you need to be having good form, good tempo, and you need to have a program that's tailored to you. I can't stress this enough to you guys, where everyone tries to follow their favorite influencer, and in some cases it's okay, but for most people it's better just to give yourself your own program, whether that's by trying out influencers programs and then taking something from that program and integrating it into your own, or just coming up with your own entirely. Like splits are fine. Splits are okay. You can kind of copy people's splits just as long as it's your own movements. And splits, okay, let me change my mind on that, because sometimes splits can be changed too far apart where you're already recovering and your just muscles kind of doing nothing, even though you could be putting more intensity on it. Not intensity, but you could be working out more frequently, or some people work out too frequently and they need a little bit of more rest. So kind of changed my mind on the split thing, but for the most part you can copy, but it just depends on your intensity and your program. So just make sure it's custom to you and you're doing what's best for your body and you're getting the most out of it. Because why are you gonna go to the gym if you're just gonna waste time? You know what I mean? It's like, that's what I used to do because I thought I was making progress, but no, I was being a dumbass. When you actually look at the science and you actually take your training seriously, you'll know that having a program for you is the most important thing that you could probably do. Besides, that's definitely the most important thing, is having a split. But that just leads me to my next part, is having goals. If you don't have goals in mind, you're just kind of working out aimlessly, or like you have somewhat of a kind of goal that you're aiming at, it's not going to get you far. Like, you're not going to want to stick to it as much as if you had a purposeful goal. So for example, for me, this is a really crazy goal, but it's possible. I want to be the biggest natural bodybuilder. Like, I want to break the record. I actually don't know the record because I've looked it up, and the guys that were on the record had previously taken steroids. But I want to be a lifetime natural that's fucking the biggest dude on stage out of all naturals, obviously. Like, IFBB guys, I'm pretty sure they're like on cycles at some points and then they're natural on stage. But no, I want to be lifetime natural, and I want to be like a pro, fucking the best, right? It's gonna take a while. Like, I've been cutting for so long, dude, but that's because of recomping and other issues. But when I'm in my bulking stage, I'm gonna try to push myself to the limits. Like, I don't know, maybe hit 220 bulk. That's that's ambitious, but you can't. What's wrong with having ambitions, So just find a goal in terms of the gym and make it purposeful to you. Try to set like some type of ambitious mindset in your mind, and that's gonna help you stick to the gym way longer. Like, before I thought of that, I was kind of going to the gym willy-nilly and just having fun. But like, now that I treat it like my fucking job and it's like work, like I need to be there, and I can't miss it, or like I need to eat this meal, I can't have anything else, you make so much progress, and you get really proud of yourself. It's okay to be proud, just don't be satisfied. Like, it's okay to be somewhat satisfied, but I notice with a lot of people is when they get satisfied, they start to slow down. And that's what happened to me for a while. Like, I was like, okay, I'm kind of comfortable, so I'm just gonna slow down. Obviously, I didn't actively think that, I was just subconscious. But no, like, once I pushed the pedal again, I was like, okay, I don't like this, I need more. I need more, I need more, I need more. That's when you make so much progress. And some people are gonna tell you that's negative, it's really not. Wanting more, being selfish is a good thing, especially if it's for yourself and for your own improvement. That was a little rant. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I should have another video up Wednesday. Hopefully I don't come into any issues. It's a pool day. I haven't posted a pool day yet. I've really been lacking on back videos. That's also just because my back day is really not that good because of the equipment I have available to me. But I should have a video up. So thank you guys for watching. Please, please, please support me. You know, comment, subscribe, like the video, whatever. Obviously you don't have to, but God bless.